Alright class, so I am going to show you how to calculate the material costs portion of the cost of goods sold per unit. Now, I know that we had the previous video, we figured out labor, and so we're going to need to calculate our labor costs plus our material costs, and that's going to equal our cost of goods sold per unit, which is going to help us figure out what we need for our price to break even. So we're doing 3 tacos and a soda. So what we did is we added a soda because most people like to have a drink with their tacos, so we want to make sure that we kind of calculate that as well. So we're just going to say that that's the meal combo, and then we'll try to figure out the price on that meal combo in the next slide, which is going to be on the next video. Now I found this via Sam's Club, so I kept it simple with ground beef, onions, tortillas, salsa, and Coke. And so you can go to Sam's Club. You can see right here, this was a 13-pound tube, which was $28.34. 6-pound bag of onions, 12-ounce cans, 35-pack. And then we have the picante sauce medium for 138 ounces. Now, you probably are going to sell more, so we probably want to, if you want to double the Coke, that's fine. All you would do is just double the cost per unit, which we're going to figure out at the end. But let's go back to our slides. Now, we're not selling stuff in the pound, we're selling stuff per the unit. And then, so what that means that we have to calculate not just what's the price for 1 taco, but what's the price for 3 tacos. So let's calculate our tacos first. How much meat should go in a taco? So I Googled it, and I found this site, MyFitnessPal, and this right here says about serving size is about 4 ounces, which is 1/4 of a pound because there's 16 ounces in a pound. So this is a pretty good measurement, and probably pretty reasonable in terms of what we're going to serve for our customers on market day. Now, we have $28.34 for one 13-pound tube. Okay, so first off, we're going to have to figure out how much does it cost per pound. How much does the ground beef cost per pound? Well, if we look it up online, they give it up to us as $2.18 per pound. So we know that it's $2.18 per 16 ounces. Now, $2.18 divided by 16 is going to equal about 13.13625, which is about, you round it up, as 14 cents. You could just round up to 14 cents, and then, because this is the price per ounce, but we're going to keep it here just to have the most accurate count. So we're not serving it, we're serving 3 tacos at 4 ounces each, which means that we have 12 ounces. So 13.625 times 12 is going to equal $1.63.5. So we're going to round this up to $1.64. So the cost per unit here is $1.64. Now for onions, we have a 6-pound bag. So we're going to divide 4.98 divided by 6 to find out what's the price per pound. So you basically get 83 cents per pound for the onions. Now, like I said before, we're trying to find the ounce, so we're going to divide this by 16. So we know that it's going to be about 5 cents per ounce. So we're not going to have 4 ounces of onions, obviously, in our tacos. Probably 1 ounce is probably as generous it would get. So since we have 3 tacos, we're going to have an ounce of onion per taco, which is going to be 3. So we times this times 3, and then we're going to get about 15.5. So we're going to round this to 16 cents. So we're going to say 0.16 cents in terms of onion. Now we're going to do tortillas. Tortillas is a little bit easier because we have an 80 count bag. So we just got to divide 358 divided by 80. So it's about 4 cents per tortilla. We times that times 3. And we're going to get about, it's going to cost us about 13 cents per unit. Salsa, now this one's very easy. They give it to you in 138-ounce jar. So we're going to divide $8.97 divided by 138. So it's about 7 cents per ounce. So again, probably looking at 1 ounce of salsa per taco. So we times this times 3, and we're looking about 20 cents per unit. So that's just for the tacos, and now we're going to do the Coke. So 10.69 divided by 35, and that's going to equal about 31 cents per Coke. Now we add all these up. 164 plus 0.616 plus 0.13 plus 0.2 plus 0.31, and we're going to get about $2.44 is our total material cost per unit. So if when we serve 3 tacos and a soda, if we wanted to break even, we'd want to serve it at $2.44 in terms of material costs alone, but we also have to include labor. So we have to add the $2.44 plus our labor, which was 36 cents from the previous slide and video, and that is going to equal to $2.80 roughly. So we know that our cost of goods sold per unit, our labor plus materials, is going to equal $2.80. So that's how you calculate the material costs and how you figure out the cost of goods sold per unit, which is what you want to come up right here, $2.80. So that is how you figure out material costs.